Hi, I'm Janice Banther, and today we're going to be talking about VBACs, vaginal birth after cesarean. As a childbirth educator and as a doula, you're going to be getting phone calls when people sign up for childbirth classes, or if they're looking for a birth doula, and they'll say, have you done VBACs? Or have you taught people who have had successful VBACs? And if you're a new doula or a new childbirth educator, the answer is going to probably be no, because of the laws and the rules in so many states and in so many care providers that it's hard to have a VBAC. Only very few doctors and very few places do them. So when you're a new person who just started off doing this, you just had your training, you're just certified, you're out there and you want to get some births and you want to be teaching people, it's hard if you've not done them before. Now those of us who've been doing this for a long time, we've done quite a few of them. When I very first started out, there was no problem with having a VBAC. It was not even a question. They just happened. It wasn't a matter of debate or anything. There was no problem. But now there is. What you have to do first is find out in your state what the rules are for birthing centers and home births as far as if VBACs are allowed. Then what you have to do is find out what the hospitals that you plan on going to and being a doula at, or you need to find out the hospitals around you if you're going to be a childbirth educator and you're independent and so there's going to be people from all different kinds of going to be going to all different kinds of hospitals. Find out all the different hospitals what their rules are on VBACs. And then what you have to do, even besides that, is all the care providers, midwives and doctors both, what if they do VBACs. And when you ask if they do VBACs, ask what their success rate is. A lot of times doctors say, yes, we do VBACs, or a midwife says, yes, our practice does VBACs. But when it comes right down to it, the last thing, those last few weeks, can't do it. So you want to make sure what the success rate is and ask them that. And you can find that out. They know what that is. They know what their number is. There's a website that I found some information on, and it's a very long address, so it's going to be down here at the bottom for you to be able to look on and get some more information than what I'm just giving to you real quickly right here. But Eugene DeClercq in 2006 wrote, 45% of American women are interested in the option of a VBAC. Yet 92% have a repeat C-section. Some chose the repeat because it was medically necessary. Others felt that they didn't have much of a choice of numerous reasons, including hospital VBAC bans, unsupportive health care providers, friends and family, that's a huge one, or the misrepresentation of VBAC risks. So that's how women are just to begin with. 42% said, yes, I'd love to have one. 92% did not have one. So when they call you and they ask you, what your answer is going to be probably no. I've not done a VBAC. But what is more important is that you say is that I've not done a VBAC as a doula, or else I've not taught someone who needed a VBAC in a childbirth class. But what I do teach is natural childbirth, or what I have done many, many times as a doula is natural childbirth. Because for them to be a successful VBAC, they're going to have a natural childbirth, no inductions and no medications. So this is a very important thing. So that way you can say, yes, I can help you, because you have done, you've taught natural child classes and you've been there for many natural births. So you can say, yes, you're able to help them out in every single way possible. Yes, they have to be monitored all the time. I don't know one hospital or one place where that's not true, but there's still everything you can do. Even though they're monitored, you can still do in positions and things. You just can't walk for a long distance if they don't have an ambulatory monitor. One of the things you want to check at the hospitals is if they have an ambulatory telemetry monitor. If they do, that means they can walk around. And even some hospitals have an ambulatory telemetry monitor that's waterproof, which means they can get in a tub or else they can get in a shower. So find that out from there. You need to make sure that your mom has been doing a lot of reading. Give her some good books to read that helps her be able to stay strong in this decision she's made to have a VBAC. A good example is Ricky Lake's book, My Best Birth. It's probably in all of your libraries or in your wish list. Ina Mae Gaskin's Guide to Childbirth. Nancy Gower's The Thinking Woman's Guide. There's a lot of other books like that, not just the typical books you see on the bookstore out there, in the bookstores out there, but the books that really make them think and help them and encouraging them in what they're doing. There's also some websites they can go to. There's VBAC.com and ican.net. Both those are going to be down here at the bottom so you'll know. VBAC.com is a website with support. ICANN.net has a lot of information on their website for support, but even more than that, they have meetings all over the country. And all they have to do is just put in, I think, is your zip code, and you'll find out where one is close to you. And if it's not, if you live in a rural area, then there's probably someone you can talk to by phone and still get the help that they need. And it wouldn't hurt for you to go to some of the meetings, so that way you know what your client is going to be hearing, so that way you can be more of a support thing. So you want the childbirth classes. If you're the doula, you want to make sure they're getting some really good childbirth classes. It's going to be a really good support for them and really help teach them the natural childbirth way, and not just, well, this is how it's going to be. And then again, what I said during the thing with the quote from Eugene de Klerk is that support is so important. Not only just from you as a doula, not only just from you as a childbirth educator, but their partner really needs to be on board, and that can be part of your job as you're educating them as a childbirth educator or as a doula, helping them to realize how important this is to her and how important it is to both of them, what a good birth experience they can have. And then also, without meddling or any way, find out, making sure are they being supported in this decision with friends and family. If they're supported in this with friends and family, you can't do much about the friends, because, I mean, you know how it is. You're in the middle of Kmart or Target and someone's pregnant and say, oh, you're having a baby, so what's she going to be having? Well, I'm going to be having a VBAC. Oh, you're crazy for having that. And then you get all this information from someone. You have no clue who they are. So you need to be able to help them, to be able to educate them on how to not accept information from people who give free information that is not good, but also how to help them with their parents or in-laws or aunts, uncles, or grandmothers with that. It is okay to have a meeting with the grandparents, the in-laws, the aunts, the uncles. There's many times I have a whole family come in for a childbirth class, or else they all come together for a meeting, for a prenatal meeting before a labor, if I'm the labor doula. So you can do this, and that way also encourage them to support. Support, support, support. That's what that mom needs. And also all the positive affirmations that you can possibly think of, that she can be thinking of and doing the homework of her positionings, and also whatever type of breathing that she has learned in her childbirth class or whatever you taught her, she can do this. You can do this and help her. You can help her have the birth that she wants and the birth that she desires. I wish you the best. If you have other comments of ways of knowing how to help people have successful VBACs, please list them below. You can also email me. The information's all below. And also Facebook me. Everything's down below right here where you can reach me. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you watching this. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.